Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's just dive right into this. Today, we're going to run through a series of really unique exercises designed specifically for your brain. We're talking about practical ways to make your brain healthier, sharper, and honestly, just far more focused. And you know what the best part is? We're going to completely skip those standard repetitive recommendations like breathing exercises or meditation. Instead, we're focusing on some truly fun, unconventional things you're actually going to enjoy doing in your free time. Now, you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, well, my mind is already in peak condition. But we're going to put that to the test right now. We're treating this as a real-time cognitive stress test to see just how sharp you really are, and more importantly, to see if we can push those mental limits even further. So let's build our first mental muscle, visual speed and focus. Our very first exercise is known as the Advanced Schulte Table. It's completely designed from the ground up to challenge your brain and rapidly activate those cognitive abilities. In just a second, I'm going to show you a grid, and you will literally be on the clock. All right, here it is. In this grid, the numbers 1 through 36 are scattered totally at random. I want you to focus your eyes right in the center, and without darting your eyes around too much, try to find all the numbers in ascending order, from 1 all the way up to 36. And you have to try and pull this off in just 40 seconds. Go ahead and pause this explainer right now and start scanning. Okay, if you found yourself missing a few numbers, hey, don't worry about it. Practicing this actually directly improves your information processing speed and your peripheral vision. You can easily find way more of these Schulte tables online or in apps just by searching Google, so you can keep practicing this exact skill. Moving right along, we've got our second challenge, the multicolored text test. Now, what's really fascinating about this one is how it forces your brain to process completely conflicting information all at the exact same time. Try to say the physical color of the text out loud, not the actual word itself. So for example, on the left, the word red is written in blue font, so you absolutely must say blue. On the right, the word green is in yellow font, so you have to say yellow. Try doing a whole sequence of these, and do it fast. It might seem like a piece of cake at first glance, but man, once you speed up, it becomes incredibly difficult. And this happens because it literally forces your brain to process information in a totally different way, which is a massive workout that strengthens your memory, your focus, and your overall multitasking ability. Moving on to part 2, the physical brain-body connection. It's time to test your physical hardware. This brings us to exercise 3, the blindfold challenge. I want you to try doing some very simple, everyday tasks with your eyes completely closed. Seriously, grab a pen and try to write your name on a piece of paper without looking. Try drawing some simple shapes, a circle, a triangle, a square. Or even try typing something on your phone blindfolded. You can actually pause this explainer right now and try typing your name in the comments with your eyes closed. If you really want a harder level, try doing your full last name too. Doing this forces your brain to stay super active, and it drastically strengthens your spatial memory and recall. Next up is hand coordination. Let's test your motor coordination directly right now. Hold your right hand up and make the 2 sign with your fingers. At the exact same time, take your left hand and make the OK sign. Got it? Now immediately switch them. So your left hand makes the 2 sign and your right hand makes the OK sign. Try to bounce back and forth between these signs 10 times in a row, all within 20 seconds. I promise you, it is way harder than it sounds, and it forces a vastly stronger connection between your brain and your physical body. All right, our 5th exercise is wonderfully simple but incredibly powerful, the non-dominant hand challenge. Start doing the everyday tasks you normally do with your dominant hand, but use your other hand this time. Try brushing your teeth, eating a meal, or jotting down notes with your non-dominant hand. Even typing a comment right now using the hand you normally wouldn't use is just a fantastic little test. So, the crucial point here is exactly why this works. When you struggle to do a really simple task with your offhand, that awkward, super clumsy feeling you get, that is actually the sensation of your brain forming brand new neural pathways. By forcing this new physical coordination, you're dramatically improving your brain-to-body communication on a fundamental biological level. It's like you're literally rewiring yourself. Okay, into section 3, smarter daily habit. Let's look at some passive brain workouts you can do every single day. We constantly hear that games are addictive and just generally bad for us, right? But for our 6th exercise, choose mind-challenging games. Research has actually shown that specific types of games improve your decision-making and your memory. You want to choose brain builders. Things like Sudoku, chess, riddles, puzzles, or scrambled words. Websites like Lumosity even offer a ton of free exercises you can try out. What you really want to avoid are those highly addictive time wasters. Things like Candy Crush or mindless mobile games that just give you a quick hit of dopamine without offering any real cognitive challenge. And that leads us perfectly to our seventh and final exercise, reducing your dependency on technology. When we rely way too much on our devices, our brains quite literally work less. So try doing simple tasks manually. Do some basic calculations without pulling up the calculator app. Make a real effort to actually memorize a few important phone numbers. And instead of always writing down your grocery or task lists right away, try to remember them mentally first. This one simple shift strengthens your memory over time and just makes you a much more self-reliant thinker overall. Section 4, your next steps. It's time to actually rewire your brain. To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final, very practical challenge. What is one manual task you're going to stop outsourcing to your smartphone today? Is it going to be memorizing a phone number, calculating the tip at a restaurant, maybe doing a daily chore with your non-dominant hand? Pick just one thing today to take back from your technology and keep your mind explosive, sharp, and focused. Thanks for joining me, and really, enjoy the mental workout.